Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I make my propagation box for my cuttings. Mauna Loa cutting that I got off of Facebook Marketplace that I'm going to be putting inside of it. That's the main reason I'm making this propagation box. I've had success before propagating Hoyas in just water. The Hoyas that I did propagate had longer stems with nodes that I could stick into the water and I could propagate. This cutting does not have a longer stem for me to stick into water. So I need to get a little creative because I don't want to pluck any leaves off so I can stick it into the water. I just want to put the whole cutting in the box, basically, is what I'm going to do. I also have a couple other little cuttings and a little Hoya leaf that, a little succulent leaf that I'm going to be putting in my box as well, and kind of hoping that maybe that will work out, basically. We're going to need a plastic container. Very important that your container is clear. You ideally want a clear lid, but I have a clear red lid. So a drill. You could use probably just about any other kind of thing to poke holes in the lid of your plastic container. I'm going to use a drill just because that's going to be the easiest option for me. Some moss. So I have some mountain moss. I just got this off of Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks. Maybe I'll link it down below. It is 4 pounds of moss in this little brick. Just open it up, pop some in some water, and then it will rehydrate. I'm also using water. I have a spray bottle, and I just have like a little cup with some tap water in it for now too. The spray bottle you can use to spray inside of your container to help with humidity. What else do I have? Some scissors. Let's get started. So first off, I'm gonna start by drilling holes in my lid. I'm gonna put, I think, maybe like 6 or 7 holes. I don't really know. So just go about how you want to, poking holes in your lid. So I have all my holes in my lid. I don't know if you can see all of my holes. I may have cracked it a little bit, but you know what? That's okay. That's fine. It will be fine. 7, 8. I have 8 holes in my lid, which is... Okay, so now that I have my mountain moss cut open, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of moss inside at the bottom of my bin, just so I can layer it down a little bit. It's in here pretty tight, so I think I'm gonna have to kind of like cut it up with my scissors a little bit, breaking it apart and putting it at the bottom of my container. Then you're gonna want to take your water and put it on top of the sphagnum moss. It should take a little bit to rehydrate. I would just put the lid back on top and then wait a little bit. Then I just kind of like wiggle it around, make sure that the moss is absorbing the water. If you wanted to, you could also take your spray bottle and just spray the top of it. I mean, this is probably just going to take much longer than if you were to just pour water in it. Alright, so now I have my sphagnum moss. It's been sitting in water for about 15 minutes. I have been kind of just messing with it and pulling it apart, making sure that it's pretty hydrated, breaking the big clumps up, making sure that there's not any sitting water at the bottom. We don't want that. We do not want sitting water. Kind of want to pat it down a little bit. You are going to take your cuttings out of your bag or wherever you have your cuttings. Put them in your box. And then I'm also going to take my couple of other clippings and just put them in the propagation box as well. There, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well then once you have all your propagations inside of your box, I like to take my spray bottle and I'm just going to mist the sides of my container. I'm going to put my lid on top, close it tight, and there we go. We have our propagation box. I'm going to put this in a place where it is not direct sun because we don't want our plants to get too warm inside of here, so probably somewhere where it will get fairly bright but indirect light. And also, whenever I take a shower or my roommate takes a shower, I'm gonna just toss this in the bathroom to get a little bit of extra humidity. So yes, this is my propagation box, and I want to make sure that my Hoya leaves are not touching the sides or the lid or anything. And basically I'll just check on this every other day or so and just keep monitoring the process and keeping an eye on all these babies in here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.